beautiful people. You're welcome to another episode of the BG series. It's your girl, Tony. Today, we'll be talking, as usual, everything life, business, career, growth. We have a very dicey topic for you guys today. And I have here with me beautiful people. Thank you for joining us today. You're welcome. Thank you for joining us. So can we know your name, please?
Yeah. My name is Egbetade Peter, and I'm an interior decorator.
My name is Denisa Godwin. I'm a physiologist.
My name is Charles. I'm an IT technician.
I'm Ajimoda Oluwashom. I'm a fashion stylist.
And my name is Ogu Jeremiah Chukwumeni, and I'm a businessman.
And my name is Victoria Okoje. I'm a diplomat and a content writer.
I'm your host for today. We'll be talking about talent and discipline. Which would you rather have? So let's hear from Victory.
Okay, for me, discipline have it. Because there's a saying by L. Smith. He said, discipline is a refining fire that helps you to harness talent to become an ability. So you have a talent, yes. What are you doing to bring it out? There are so many talents out there, thousands, name them. But what make people stand out? What make it stand out? Just let me give an example of people singing. There are so many talents out there. People singing, they have voices, different voice and everything. So what brings them out? What makes them different? That is discipline. Because without discipline, without putting process, planning, implementing goals, objective, you can't stand out. That's my own take.
So you say discipline has it for you, right?
Yes, discipline.
Okay, so Denisa, let's hear. What do you think? Talent or discipline?
If I'll choose discipline. I'll go with her.
Victory, yeah.
Go with Victory. Cause like she's already said what I want to say, and like she talks about musicians, and why do you think they have management if discipline does not come in place? Those management are the one that actually enforce what you see out. Those management they are the ones that actually play the role. Theirs is just to showcase the talent, but the discipline is what makes them sell out. You get my point?
Discipline is what brings them out, basically.
Yes.
Okay. Interesting. Peter.
Yeah.
So you are an interior designer.
Yeah,
decorator. Interior decorator.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Beg your pardon. So when you have to, when it comes to the level playing ground, what has it for you? Talent or your discipline?
I'd rather go for talent.
Okay.
Unlike both of them.
So why do you choose talent? Why do you think that talent will help you more?
I think the first thing is just talent. Talent is you being able to harness skills after a lot of training and very fast, being able to catch up things very fast. For example, me being an interior decorator, you get a contract from a client. They tell you to decorate a hall for them, for their wedding, or probably another kind of ceremony. And they send you the picture. And probably that picture you're seeing, the picture they sent you, you've never actually had that kind of contract before. It's just like you seeing a whole wall filled with flowers. And you're thinking, how did these people actually attach these flowers to the board, to the backboard? And I don't think discipline is actually going to teach you how to do that. Because it takes someone that can actually reason. It takes someone that has this kind of mind to expand. You have this mind to expand, to actually think, okay, how do they do this thing? Well, I have to use a pin to pin the flowers. Okay, if I'm going to use pin, it's going to damage the flowers. You have to think about a lot of things, and discipline won't teach you that. Okay. It's your talent, what you've done over time.
I don't agree with you.
I
don't agree with you.
Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Sorry. You said where to put the pin, where to put this.
You went to school.
Not where to put the pin.
Okay, like the flowers.
The flowers.
Yes.
Okay, we're talking about this. You have this wall here.
Do you know there's a saying, there's a saying that says, there's nothing you want to do in this life that nobody has done before.
Exactly.
It's just for you to learn. It's just for you to research.
So it takes
it's just
discipline
for you,
to learn? Are you saying
yes, it takes discipline to learn. You know, the issue with most talented people these days is They feel like I have the talent, so let me just sit down and relax. They will look for me and all these kind of things. Of which, for the fact that you have a talent, there is more to do. That is why you have mentorship.
Okay, let me come in. I feel like discipline to me has to do with docility to formation or following the rules, always following the rules, following the same pattern, doing the same thing over and over again. But I feel like talent is a natural gift. There's a reason why God gave us talents. There's a reason why we have this special gift to do what others cannot do. As an IT technician, when people bring work for me, there are some work I may not have seen them before. If I want to follow the same process that I used to do the other work, I might not be able to solve that problem, to achieve, you understand? So, but if I should go down within me and bring out the me in me, the talent, that talent in me, I believe I could be able to,
So as an IT technician, like you said, if you have to solve a problem, if you have to fix something, which works, talent or your discipline?
strictly talents.
That brings us to an organizational setting, or let's say you're in a position to hire someone. Yeah.
In the organizational setting.
You're in a position to hire someone. Would you hire someone, or not even hire, would you keep someone on your team who is averagely talented, but you know that this person is present, is willing to do the job, or extremely talented, but oftentimes, gets absent-minded, zones out?
In the organization, that's what we call talent growth. It's always about talents. If you want your organization to grow, really, it's more of talent, or talent and discipline will come in, but I feel it's more of talent.
Thank you. You just said talent and discipline will come in. So meaning
Yes, both of them
discipline cannot be out. See,
you cannot completely exclude any.
See, you can completely take out talent. Yes, you can. Let me tell you something. Wait, let me tell you something. I can say, okay, I want to learn a new skill. I don't know anything about it. I don't know nothing about it. But for the fact that I am dedicated and there's discipline, I have that discipline that I must learn this thing and I want to know this thing. Forget it, I will know it.
I think the problem you're having is you're trying to make it look like people that are talented are actually lazy.
No, they are not. We are not.
They are not.
Get it right. Wait, they are not lazy. No, they are not lazy.
People don't have any
No,
discipline.
Mr. Peter.
So I think what she's saying, summary of what she's saying is that your discipline will get you where talent cannot get you. Yeah. So she said, when it comes to learning a skill, it takes an extra step to learn. I believe that's what you're saying. Yes. It takes an extra step to learn a skill, right?
Yes.
Okay, so someone has a talent. So I want to know what you guys think about this. Someone has a talent. It's different from a skill. What exactly is that defining factor between talent and skill?
I would say talent is more like, let me just say, it is natural. Skill is acquired.
So
you understand?
So what actually drives a skill is discipline.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
Let me come in here. When we look at the definition of talent and
discipline,
let me just do it like roughly. Talent is learning something, the ability to learn something very, very fast.
Yes, that's
While
true.
discipline is you being able to coordinate the skills, the process, the element, everything around you. You are able to, even both the talent inclusive, if you have, to coordinate all to give you success.
So discipline, what you're saying is discipline helps to coordinate the talent.
Yeah, everything.
I think
because if you
the
don't have
outcome,
discipline,
right?
you can say, okay,
It's not really
I
for
can
the
sing,
outcome,
so
in
I
the
can
process.
sleep in my bed from morning till night.
Yes, because I have talent.
Take a lot of time.
Yeah, that's true.
Let me quickly chip this in. What about a talented person who is actually not lazy or not laid back, who, takes the extra step? Would you rather, okay, so you see a talented person, right, who is doing things and whatever, and a less talented person who might be disciplined. Who's your first catch? Who's your first catch?
The thing is that talent is actually a dependent variable to discipline. Yes, because you might have all the talent in the world and then you're not disciplined. As a businessman, sorry to say, as a businessman, you have to be disciplined when it comes to your spendings. Do you get? Even if you have all the talent, you know how to sell your brand, by the time you make that money, how do you coordinate your spending?
Thank you, Jerry. Shun, I want to ask you a question quickly. So, what do you think would help grow an organization more? Your talent or the group of talents, like Charles, mentioned, talent hunt. He said something about talent hunt. So, a group of talents and a group of disciplined people, which do you think will help your organization grow in the fast-paced environment that we find ourselves these days? Which would you?
These days, talent will actually sell the organization faster. Okay, let's take the business development or business, development part of an organization. You ask a salesperson, pitch this verse for me, and the person goes, "This is the best you can ever," and it blows your mind off. And then you see that this person can actually do that to other prospective clients. And it sells the organization's products and services. It brings returns at a very fast pace. Then compared to discipline, fine, they were taught, they learned it, they acquired the skill, but I will not believe they will do as much as a talented salesperson would. So my point is, if we have a lot of discipline, we need both in the organization.
So you're talking about balance.
Yes, but we need a balance of both in the organization. But I believe that talent will pitch the organization faster than discipline.
Discipline wolves. Okay.
Yes.
So Denisa, do you agree with what she said just now?
I totally disagree with you because talent is common, but you see, discipline is rare.
Okay, so when it comes to taking your organization far, when it comes to the innovation, the creativity that people so much yearn for these days, in fact, not just yearn for, they need it. When it comes to innovation, creativity, which drives better? The talent or the discipline?
The discipline goes for me because talented persons are just so comfortable that, oh wow, I can do
You
it.
have to be so
Against
comfortable,
talent.
madam.
People.
Like
Are you generalizing?
I'm not generalizing. I'm just telling you, like, people that have talent, they are just so relaxed. Oh, I can do it. Oh, that's a
They
small
don't
thing.
even go outside.
They don't even go outside the box.
They
They don't.
Sorry, I'm making this example.
Wait, let me come
I
back.
never, sorry.
Let's hear. Yes, let's hear.
Okay,
your
before I
example.
forget, I think there was a football match that was supposed to be played, and yes, we can bring that in. And these people are people that normally on a daily basis you can just beat up this team because they have the talent. A night before, they were seen partying and drinking. You have a match the next day, and you have a lot of talent.
Overconfident.
Lo and behold, the next day, that's the team, small team or very small team, they beat the hell out of that team.
7-0.
They have talent.
You cannot bring football.
Why?
You can't bring
Wait.
football.
You can. No, you can.
It's great.
Because they feel they are talented. They feel they are talented.
Wait.
I'm going somewhere.
Let me tell you something. Because you brought in football,
Okay.
I want you to know
Okay.
that it's the talented player that wins the match most of the time. Most of the matches that have been won due to talent.
So what would you talk about the life of Balotelli?
Balotelli.
We all know
Who is
Balotelli.
talented?
He is talented. He knows how to play the football. But where is Balotelli today? It's because he lacks discipline.
As far as football is concerned, the two players we know that are so talented
Okay.
in right now
Yes.
is Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi.
But let me quote you.
They can win a
Okay.
match.
They can win a match in 1
Anyway,
minute.
back to what we are
Okay,
saying.
let's take it out
That's
from
what we
match.
are saying.
Let's assume it's a team now, like a team that is supposed to do a presentation. Let's bring it. Let's take it out of football. Let's bring it to reality, like business setting. You have a presentation tomorrow. Yes, you can pitch. You can tell your client. You have the communication skills. You have the. You can make your client do what you want. Are you not supposed to practice for the next day?
That's not about teamwork.
But wait,
No, so
I'm
what she's
going
saying-
somewhere.
So what she's saying, more like you have a presentation the next day, and then the night before, the day before, you guys are.
Yeah, you were supposed to study, know how to do
Prepare,
it, but
yeah.
you just feel like, I have it now. I've done it before.
That's a small
I have
challenge.
it's a very small thing. This person, I spoke to this person that day. It was not even this small thing. I beg.
Whether you like it or not, it's more difficult without the talented.
But let me
It's
quickly
not.
come
It's
in.
more difficult.
Let me
to
quickly
get there
come in.
without the talented person. Anything you want to do in an organization, in the world, generally, it is always more difficult to achieve without the talented.
Sorry, let me
It could be
let me
impossible.
quickly
What
ask you.
about,
Sometimes
what about
it could
if
be
it is
impossible.
learned? Okay, so what about if in your organization, like what you're saying, you have talented people, and then you have people who are disciplined enough to learn a skill, and who are
For how long
tenacious.
are they going to learn?
How long?
No,
For
no,
how
no.
long?
So there's a span
Okay.
to learning, I believe. I mean, no, learning is, we're all students of life. We go through learning forever. But, I'm talking about a skill now. So they say, you learn maybe the initial stage, and then you graduate to another level, and then you know better. And then you have the tenacity. You want to do this thing. Do you think you can get things done?
If you are working and learning at the same time, you are doing two things at a time. It will affect your efficiency.
Really?
Yes, I
So
think so.
what about learning on the job? What do we say
you know
about
what?
learning on
I
the
think
job?
what I'm going to say about all these, when you're talking about talents, you're talking about discipline. I think everybody has been talking about inside organizations since morning.
Yeah.
But let's talk about personal business. Let's fall back to this. Okay. I'm an interior decorator. My younger brother is into artistry. Does pencil, hearts, works. Is him built. Everybody in my family knows how to draw. He learns, he move on, learning about it. And you can't actually compare him with someone that doesn't even know how to draw before. Because right now, my brother can actually draw a lot of hyper-realism drawings.
Like 3D.
Yes.
So are you saying
But you can't
relax? Is that what you're saying?
It takes a long
But
process.
he puts
He's
in
getting
some
it
effort.
somewhere.
But he puts in
Wait,
an
listen,
effort.
getting
wait,
it somewhere.
listen.
Okay.
Okay.
What did you give as a definition of talent before?
Learning fast.
So what are you saying now?
Discipline, coordinating.
Yes,
Coordinating,
orderliness.
orderliness.
He learns more.
It's
Wait,
that
hold on.
he learns
Peter,
more.
he learns more about it,
You
right?
learn more about
Discipline.
Okay, let's
He learns.
take a
He
shot.
actually
You
learns.
guys,
He actually learns.
What
Why
was
didn't
the
you just say
definition of
that?
learning?
Why
Okay,
wasn't he
let's take a
confused?
You
shot.
learn over time. That's what
Okay,
you give as
I
a
know you have a
definition.
lot more to say. Hold it. Just hold it. Like this. Let's take a short break. We'll be right back. You're welcome back. You're welcome back, guys. So before we went on the short break, we're talking about talent and discipline. And I asked my guests, which would you rather have? So, Peter, you're giving us a gist.
Yeah. Okay, now let me move on with this. Why do you think our parents, let's use furniture makers for example. You have the furniture maker, this furniture you're sitting down on. They know if they should give this contract to this man. Baba Badiru. Baba Badiru will use 3 months before he can complete just only one set of chair. But still, they will still give it to that man because of what? Because they just like the, people. There are some people that when you give them work to do, they just make it a piece of heart. They don't care about even their clients don't longer care about the amount of months they use just to get it done, because what they want is that piece of heart. I want it. That piece of furniture, I want it from this man. I don't care. In fact, some clients will even take policemen to go and meet the person that, Baba Badiru, for the past 3 months, I've not seen my furniture. What's going on?
But
And after arresting,
are you saying?
Wait.
Okay.
After arresting the person, if they have another furniture contract, they will still gonna give it to Baba Badiru again. Why? Because of his talent, because of the kind of work he gives them.
But there are still disciplined people that can even work for like 2-3 days to achieve the same aim because they are disciplined.
And you're relevant. I really don't. And you're relevant. You being so relevant will become useless.
Thank God you say Baba Badiru. Exactly. So meaning is in a locality whereby you might not be able to even find somebody.
Badiru is a general.
Okay.
That's it.
Because
Badiru doesn't. You can't stereotype Badiru to being a local
okay,
man.
fine. Let's put that one place.
Okay. And I'll surely pay more money for that piece of heart.
Yes, you
piece
will
of
pay more
furniture
money
that
because
was-
you have not found somebody
Yes,
else
that is
has done
fast
something-
and
you have not
disciplined.
seen
Okay,
another
do you know
act.
how many people are actually queuing just to
Let
get- just to get to right
me
now?
let me take this string right there and hand it over to you, right? So he's saying that some people despite the indiscipline of the artisan, he's talking about an artisan, I mean, in this case, despite the indiscipline, they go back because they found the talent. So what do you think about that?
Okay, sporting talent is rare, and
Very good.
sticking with the person, irrespective of his
Shortcomings.
is individual choice difference. Yes, for someone like me, I wouldn't chill. Why should I wait for you for 3 months when I can have
Do
the
you
same
understand?
results
Yes, from
in
somebody else.
less
That
than
is
a week
discipline.
from a disciplined person? So I would not condone your
Excesses.
Excesses.
Yes, spending 3 months just to
Because
build
there are
one thing.
companies that
that.
burns down
Because
just
you're
because
good.
of the
When
fact
you
of
talk
this
about- when you
negligence
talk about
that I
time
have.
wasted.
I have.
Time wasting.
Time is very important. You can't
Of
buy
course,
time.
even in
Every time
business.
God cannot be retrieved.
Disciplined persons take more time to achieve their
They work overnight. Do you understand? They stress
You know
everything.
the effect of working overnight?
Effect of
Health-wise.
health-wise.
Start having a lot of serious eye bags.
Oh,
But they
so
want, they
I
want,
don't.
They want the
less.
best.
A
They want
talented
the
person
best.
will just. The only thing is, a talented person always needs motivation.
From which person? A disciplined person.
I don't.
That's the
From
thing.
a
God bless you.
disciplined
That's the
person.
thing about.
That's the thing.
That's
How-
the thing
how-
about.
how is
I
it
think
like?
I think that's the thing about motivation now, right? Sometimes motivation doesn't keep you going. Sometimes discipline keeps you going.
Thank you.
I believe so because I'm not disputing the fact that talents. I mean, talents are rare. Talents are not as common as it may seem. Some people don't really have talent. They can do something, doesn't mean they are talented at it. So what is talent? What is talent? What does the whole talent, what does it mean?
Yes, for me, I think talent is gift, a natural gift to an individual. That is why people go talent hunting, because in wherever location, you could find a singer, a little girl of 5 that could actually sing with a strong vocal cord that could sing very well. I'll sing even some A-list artists. So that is why there's a talent hunt. So by the time you spot that talent, discipline of the talent grows. It grows the
So
talent.
let me quickly ask you one question, Charles. Do you think leadership is a talent? Or what do you think about leadership?
See, I would always keep saying it. You cannot do without talent. Talent was given for a reason. I'm coming to answer your question. Talent was given for a reason. Talent is a natural gift, right? So you will be a better leader if you are better talented.
No, if you're disciplined,
So exceptional.
if you're disciplined, you'll be a
Because
better leader.
if you learn how to lead, and if you are a talented leader, born leader,
Yeah, they are born leaders. of
so
course.
it's different. When you see a born leader taking the stage, you see how everything will be in place.
Are you saying born leaders are not disciplined?
Agreeing, you're saying no. So you're saying that leadership can be a talent.
Yes.
It can be inborn, right?
At least you have heard of
Victory.
born leaders.
Victory, do you agree with that?
Yeah, to a certain extent, I agree. Yes, they can be born leaders, but you can't take the facts away that even as you're a born leader, let me take it back to our tradition, which is the king's palace and all those stuff. Why is it that when they give birth to a child in the palace, the child have to learn, see the traditions, the rules, the regulations? Why don't they just say there are some places that even if the father dies, that's the king, dies at that point, they can't make the child a leader. No, they can't say because you were born a leader. Even if the whatever says, okay, this person is meant to be a leader, is a born leader, they can't just give him the leadership position. He has to learn. He has to be disciplined. Many people, even in as much as, okay, he's a born leader, many people have lost their leadership position because of lack of discipline.
Because the
Yeah.
fact of harnessing, you're harnessing and
Yeah.
discovering all your talents. And
Peter,
I
do
don't know.
you agree that talents? Do you think that talent can take you as far as discipline can?
Talent, sure. But then let's go back to antiques. We have this piece of vase here. Probably 1,700 before Christ or maybe after Christ. Someone made this piece of crafted. Handmade, painted. Do you know how much they're going to price that? Compared to someone that's actually disciplined, got the machinery, started printing on it on a daily basis, producing 1,000 pieces a day. He has a very, very large amount of disciplined workers working for him. But someone that as a person that is talented, before I can make this kind of art, before I can make this hand-printed picture of the peacock over here, it can take me probably like a month, just for only one vase. And the amount I'm going to price these, I'm going to put down for the sale of the vase. You can't compare it to.
Sorry, let me quickly come in. You're using this as an example, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's say for example now as a businessman, you are being awarded with a contract and they're like, okay, we need this thing in 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks.
Yeah.
As a talented person, you can never do it.
If you're not disciplined,
You can never.
sorry,
That's it.
you can never.
That's because
So
you
that's
already
where
know the time frame
discipline.
is going to take you.
That's where
where
discipline
discipline
comes
comes
in.
Listen,
I don't-
wait. This
Okay.
is it. You know the time frame is going to take you to produce one. Yeah. For me to paint these by hand, probably it can take me probably like a week. Probably with the production of the vase and everything.
So you rather lose the contract?
That's where laziness
So,
sets in.
It's not laziness.
So
It's
you
not
That's
rather
it.
lose the
If you
contract.
want,
Because you are not-
if you want my product, listen.
Oh.
There are some people that they don't care. If you want my product and you want it before the time in which I always deliver, they will tell you can go somewhere else.
That
If you want
is
to buy
where
their
the
pro-
pride and the laziness
it's not
comes
pride.
in.
It's not pride.
Wait, let me tell you
It's not
something.
pride.
Peter,
If
let
you hire a
me
bunch
wait.
of- if you
Let me
hire a
come
bunch
in.
of- If you are a bunch of disciplined
They can't make that kind of.
Okay, wait,
A
let me
bunch of
come in.
disciplined
Let me
people.
come in.
Okay.
Do
They
you
will
know that
lead you.
ahead of time,
Their
before
employer.
such a proposal came to your table, you're supposed to think far. As a disciplined person, you're supposed to say, okay, what if one day they now give me this thing to do in like
Okay.
30, 40?
In this case,
What
we are talking
will
about
I do?
organization.
What will I do? Not organization. I'm
I
talking
will
for
even
one
say,
person.
I will even say
One
talented
person.
people.
I think Charles has something to say.
Like
Let's hear it.
in an organization, if you hire a bunch of disciplined people, very highly disciplined people that follow the rules,
Okay.
and you, the employer, you don't have it in you.
Don't have what in you.
You don't have the talent in you. The company, the organization is falling down.
How?
I disagree
It
with you.
will fall.
I
How?
disagree.
Yes, because the day you stop thinking, the day you stop being innovative, the company
They
will
don't
fail.
have what.
So are you
They
saying
will
being
only
innovative
be-
is a
Do
talent?
you know discipline makes you
But
discover
just-
new things?
Just buttress your
Do you know
point.
discipline
Yes,
makes you
now,
discover new
because
things over
women-
time? Okay, let me come in as a writer.
For how long will it take you to discover?
Where does masterpiece come about?
Forever.
Masterpiece. What the world calls masterpiece. It is from talent. So the person gives it, nobody dictates for a talented person. The person gives it is 100% month, days, night, thinking, conceiving the idea.
Discipline.
And then the artwork, it keeps coming. I think this
More of
strong
talent
go
than
there.
discipline.
How is it more of talent than discipline?
How? One day.
How is it more of talent than
One
discipline?
day.
So I think, guys, from her illustration, then I think the talent bursts the discipline.
Please, I have a question for you.
Obviously.
I mean,
have a
so
question.
I believe the talent bursts the discipline.
Sean, I have a question for you. You said you're a fashion stylist, right? Okay. My wedding is in a week time. And I want you to make a beautiful reception dress for me.
Good.
And you are telling me,
Because you're talented.
because you are talented,
You will not
you
relax.
are telling me that I will get my dress in a month's time.
Let me cancel my wedding. I should cancel my wedding because you're talented.
You already heard the gist about her business.
Do you
She
know
doesn't deliver on time. Why will you go
Okay,
there
that you saying you don't deliver on time is an off to client actually. Because why? The client can't wait for you.
So I think I think in this dynamic now is more of your structure, the way you function. So of course, I mean people are known to African or Nigerian artisans are known to disappoint people a lot. Not because they are not talented, sometimes because they are not disciplined.
They lack discipline.
So I mean, I think
Discipline
I think
makes-
they are inseparable at the end of the day.
Discipline makes you want to kill yourself.
For me, no.
You know when I started.
They are.
You know when I started.
You don't know what to do. You don't know the shortcut.
No, for me, no.
To me.
See,
How?
just like I said at the
You don't
beginning,
know the
there is
shortcut.
nothing you are doing
You
now.
always know
Somebody
that.
has done.
Sometimes discipline can bring the shortcut. Do you know why? She said something that I think I agree with. She said discipline makes you discover things, right? So, in the place of consistency, I believe.
Yes.
In the place of consistency, you can make
But a talented person already knows that.
Okay, let me just
How?
chip.
You cannot be so
Let me-
sure
let
that a
me
talented
chip
person
something
knows
in.
shortcut.
Most talented persons, not all. I'm not saying not all talented persons are lazy.
At the ratio of
Most
like
of
60 to
them,
30.
if you go to some regions, I don't want to mention this thing. If you go to some regions, there are talents there, but only one person shine. Like only one person leaves that vicinity to the world. Why? What happened? They even have better voice, better whatsoever,
Most
irrespective.
disciplined people don't
talent.
discover their talent.
Why?
I do,
Because
no, I do feel that maybe
No.
if you're talented,
why you were
if you're talented,
why
because,
you are doing
sorry,
your
if you're talented,
Oh my goodness.
you want to stay at a place
very comfortable.
very comfortable.
They are so
But if you're
comfortable.
disciplined,
You want to
You
move
want to
out, you want to
outside
think
the box.
outside the
Do
box.
you know that
Because you are just a jack of all
Let me
trades,
come in
master
now.
of none.
Let me come in
No.
now.
Jack of all
Do you
trades and
know,
master of
wait, do you know that a disciplined person also has a talent in him or her? Because everybody is born with one talent or another. But this disciplined person will never find out
how?
because he's always bending down, following a particular process.
Not
Doing
just
it
bending
this
down,
way.
not just bending down, reading, studying,
You
discovering.
know, the more you read,
It's
the more you
all
discover
particles of
new things, new ideas, new
disciplined.
skills. You
Why
even
didn't
discover
you-
that
why didn't you allow
I can
yourself
even
to
do
know
something
that
else.
there's something in you?
Okay, let's go the scientist way.
Okay.
How did they discover the bulb or light or whatever?
If not through consistency.
No, I wouldn't say
They failed.
consistency.
They saw that there was a problem. They saw there was a
Make I
problem.
chill. I would believe it was out of talent. Because why, as a normal administrative person, why would I think that I want to mix chemicals together to produce what?
Okay.
Because I do not have that talent.
Did you know
I do
that
not. I
they-
do not.
they tried
I'm
once.
not in that
They
aspect.
tried
But
once.
because
They failed.
this person already has it inborn that I believe I can mix this and this together to give me this. And then he tries the first time. He tries. That is where discipline comes in. But it
It was
born
talented.
out of talent.
It was
Some of
yes.
them was not talent.
They
Some of
motivated
them was the
themselves.
fact that they learned some things
Specifically,
over time.
Are you totally against discipline? Are you saying that discipline would not achieve what talent can achieve? I need to.
Exactly. Discipline will never achieve what talent can.
I disagree.
To me.
Okay, so
You have to just tell us why.
Do you think discipline will achieve what talents can achieve?
Of course, I'm 100% sure. Because me, my own self, I believe in myself. I know that if I try once and it does not work, I have to go back again.
I'm trying.
You understand? Yes, because of the discipline in me. I will have to try.
But that product you're actually delivering can never be like the handmade in which I'm
I don't
delivering.
understand.
can- it can even be better.
Try once and then it works.
Better.
And then you just
Yeah,
relax.
it's
The
mixing it with
problem
your
we
hand.
have here, the problem we have here is that most of us are using discipline as synonymous to hard work. But me, my explanation, the definition I gave of discipline is that it is following a process.
Okay, so
Following
you're
strict order,
saying.
docility.
Okay, Denisa, do you think that talent will get you where discipline will get you?
Well, I totally disagree with Charles and Peter.
Okay,
I
so
tot-
why do you think why do you think talent will not take you to where?
Because it's discipline that will bring you into limelight. Okay, let me just tell you. Okay, we all did our BSc, our Bachelor in Science or Arts. So what's the next step? Will you just remain there?
Because you're talented.
Exactly. You just I already have. I'm already a 2-1. Would you want to go and study?
I can't actually call her.
But that's quite not a talent.
Eh.
That's more like a skill.
You can't check the lives of people that have the parents that are very, very strict with
Okay,
their
shake
child, and the ones that are not strict. Even the ones that are
Check the
not strict are far more
celebrities.
better
Check the
than the ones that are strict.
celebrities. Check the artists. Check the musicians. Check the footballers. Name them. Who shines more?
Talent, my boss.
Okay, Victory, let me quickly ask you a question. Do you think talent makes the money or discipline?
Discipline makes the money.
Talent makes the money.
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Let me.
$40 million, and your whole product for your whole year will never make that.
You have management.
Let's hear her why.
Let me tell you.
Let's hear her why.
Let me
Let's
tell
hear
you why.
her why.
Yes, it's good. You have talent. But if you are not disciplined in the sense that, okay, I want to do this, it's like, okay, you were talking about hard work now. Like, hard work is different from discipline. You can be hardworking and you're not disciplined. Do you know? You can be very hardworking and you're not disciplined. Because sometimes you can be doing the wrong thing at the right time. Okay, wait, I'm going somewhere. I'm going somewhere. No, I'm going somewhere. I'm going somewhere.
Let her get to where she's
I'm going somewhere.
Let's allow
So you
her.
have talent. Do this for me. Okay, just like you said, you do this in 5 days or 6 days. I say, oh, I cannot do it. I can't do it.
To do it for 5 days or 6 days.
6 days. Do
If
this.
it take me 3 months.
Take you 3 months. Then those people need that product like in that week. Because they want to use it for sales. So they will easily take that product. They will take it to
So guys,
somebody else.
do you know that there's no right or wrong? Right, there's no right or wrong. So I just want us to pass our points very strongly. That's why I'm asking this question. I want to ask Shehu now. Do you think talent makes the money or discipline?
Okay, talent does make the money.
Thank you. Do you think talent? Okay, I asked you, right?
Yes.
Denisa. Okay, I asked
I will
you.
always choose talent.
Peter.
Talent all the way.
Talent. Okay, Jerry.
So, do you know why I can't answer?
Okay,
Why?
right.
Do you see? Fine.
No,
Good, wait, sorry.
Go direct.
Good, well, and fine. Good, well, and fine. Talent makes the money, but what sustains you at that pace? It is discipline.
Yes, I mean, like I said, they are inseparable. At the end of the day, talent might take you there, but discipline will definitely keep you. It will keep you there. So also there's this we are mutually, exactly. We cannot take it out. We cannot take it out.
Then discipline. Talent, then
There are people that are not even talented that have done wonderful and make their names like stand out, like when you call their name, because why? They are disciplined. They don't even have the talent. They don't have that. They don't have that.
I believe we all have a talent. Each person has a talent, and sometimes some people go without finding their talent, and they live on the processes and the discipline, and sometimes we might not live to the fullest when we live in that way. So I feel like we should, as much as we all have talent, it's our choice. The onus is on us to now find it out, and finding it out might involve discipline, might involve years of discovery. Not necessarily hard work, but
Process,
being
learning.
Open-minded, exactly.
Learn new
Learning.
things.
Like we cannot but keep learning.
Yeah.
Life is a school itself. So, the illiterate of the 21st century is not someone, someone said it's not someone who cannot read or write, but someone who cannot learn, relearn, and unlearn. So discipline helps you to learn, it helps you to relearn, it keeps you there. So, it's been an interesting discussion, honestly. And like I said, there's no right or wrong. You're all right.
yes.
And you're all wrong. But anyway, thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you had a good time. Peter, Denisa, Charles. Okay, Victory, Jerry, Shehu, thank you so much for joining us. Signing out on this episode of the BG series. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us. In case you have any suggestions or you have other things to add to what we've discussed today, please let us know in the comments section. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow our social media pages as displayed on the screen. Till next time, it's your girl, Tony. Thank you, guys. Bye.